In order for California to be the golden state that we want it to be, we need to ensure that the Central Valley and the Inland Empire and the far north, regions that we have by and large left behind for several decades, we need to be in a place where they are front and center leading the way in educational opportunities. Because the future of California is right here in the Central Valley. Bakersfield College is part of this community. There is no Bakersfield without Bakersfield College. We have the privilege of accepting the top 100% of students. We need to be honest with ourselves. We need to begin to target resources, appropriate resources to communities like this. And we need to hold ourselves accountable to ensure that we're providing educational outcomes to everyone who comes to our colleges, not just a few who have had the opportunity to finish and go on. I'm very happy to have the support of Governor Newsom. The Board of Governors for the California Community Colleges is clear about the equity mission of the community colleges. The vision for success tries to lay out a clear roadmap for how to get there and to be clear about what we need to do. Students don't operate in the silos that we do. We are so institution-centric. You know, if we designed our system of public education with the student in mind first, we'd look very different. And so that's what we need to do. We need to take this opportunity to take a step back and to actually intentionally redesign the way that we view the student journey. And what kind of data do we need to improve that student's journey? What kind of data do we need to improve our ability to support the student? Much of the time we spend pointing the finger at the student. Well, he or she is just not learning. When in fact, more than likely, it is us who is just not being effective at teaching or not being effective at supporting. If a K-12 student is receiving support for food insecurity in the high school, that information doesn't track into the community college or the CSU or the UC. So we lose that valuable data on that student's needs. And so having a data system that allows us to really understand the needs of the student, help us personalize the learning for that student, and then help us track their progress out of higher education into the workforce, and then be able to bring them back when they need to continuously upskill. The good news is that certainly the two systems that I'm most involved with, the community college and the UC, both are having real conversations about equity. Community colleges, we live equity every single day that we walk onto a college campus. In the community college system, in the Vision for Success, equity is the major component of the Vision for Success. We don't feel that we can have any conversation about outcomes without first talking about equity. And to talk about equity in a real way means you're going to have a lot of uncomfortable conversations in your community. You can't wait for Sacramento to get things going. You have to start here, start now, and take responsibility and accountability for every single student in this community. Think about where your student is, try to design backwards from there, and just do what you think needs to be done, and let Sacramento see that and react to that and try to make it easier for you to do that.